and gentlemen, a happy NFL draft day and welcome to another NFL news montage video. We got some drama, we got some signings, we got some rumors, we've got some scandals, and probably a couple more things. So, before we hop into the video, as always, don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel, Waggle, or Prize Picks. By using my codes on G Fuel or Waggle, you'll save a discount on any of their products, and by using it at sign up on Prize Picks, you're guaranteeing yourself to win $50 with your first $5 entry. But that's all I've got for plugs. Let's get into the video. Okay, so first piece of news we got here is Tyler Lockett has decided to call it a career and sign with the Tennessee Titans. The thing about it too is it's a $4 million deal worth up to $6 million. That's crazy low if you're asking me. It's almost like he actually wanted to go there, or it's literally like the only team that wanted to sign him. Either way, like I said, his career will end just like it did with D-Hop, Julio Jones, Randy Moss, Andre Johnson, most recently Tyler Boyd, Robert Woods. Remember when he went there and just completely died? You had a good run, Tyler. Now moving on, we have the Shannon Sharp allegations and what he has said about it. So if you guys haven't heard, Shannon Sharp has recently been sued for sexual assault. And he is of course denying it, calling the whole thing a shakedown, but apparently there is like a video or an audio of it. Don't ask me what they were doing, I don't know. But his response to this is also now demanding that the entire sex tape gets released because he thinks that they took like, and I'm not, sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at this, that's bad. It's just apparently he's claiming that they made him take like a 30-second clip out of this 10-minute video to make him look guilty. Now, as far as how much he's being sued for, it's over $50 million. And that's really all I know on the entire situation too. You know, it's still pretty new. Obviously, also like every other court case out there at the very start and pretty much throughout the entire thing is someone just accusing someone and someone defending themselves until there is something resolved. Obviously, we hope Shannon didn't actually do anything like that because that would be fucking terrible. Moving on, we have some George Pickkins drama. To be honest, I really don't think it's all that serious, but he did unfollow the Steelers on Instagram. And then according to Jordan Schultz, who's a Fox NFL insider, he says multiple teams have brought up wide receiver George Pickkins in trade discussion, and he's a name to watch this week. Pittsburgh isn't actively shopping him, but the conversations have taken place. And that's it. This is just a headline saying the Packers are a serious suitor, which I mean they would be. They need any help they can get at the receiving game. But also, I don't really think acquiring George Pickkins is going to make the Packers that much better. I don't think he's that good. I know I've said that before. I think he's fine. You know, he's above average, but calling him elite or something, it's nuts. That's not true. Moving on, I would like to first read a headline and then make an announcement that is going to drastically change the future of this WyattzWorld channel. So first off, Kirby Joseph, all-pro safety on the Lions, have reached an agreement on a massive new extension to make him the highest paid safety in NFL history. Sources say he gets a 4-year, $86 million deal, $21.5 million per year. Okay, so Kirby Joseph, congratulations. That's awesome, cool, great, grand, fucking wonderful. Hope you take your kids to Disneyland, take them to a Tigers game, take them to a fucking Red Wings game, take them pretty much anywhere besides a Minnesota Twins game. But the thing I am now going to say that is going to shake the core of the WyattzWorld channel forever is I am officially fucking done acknowledging the phrase highest paid in NFL history. We're done with that. Whenever I react to a contract now, I'm just reading the name and I'm reading the amount and we're moving on. At this stage, there is no fucking point in including highest paid player at that position anymore because it's the case for what, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Someone else is just gonna beat the record. Now, I'm not sure when the last time a highest paid safety has actually been paid, but you can guarantee yourself that Kirby Joseph ain't gonna be the last. Rant over. Okay, just switching to basketball for 2 seconds because this is so damn ridiculous. I laughed at this for 10 minutes yesterday. So when the Lakers beat the Wolves on Tuesday, that game was terrible. A video of LeBron James flopping started surfacing around. And look at this shit, dude. So he's laying on the ground, right? Then he peeks to make sure that the refs can see he's flopping and then covers his face again. Like, how Disney is that? That's literally Le Mickey. That's something you would see like an evil villain with a mustache do when he's pretending to be hurt. And I know flopping's part of the game, but like, jeepers. Report here on Shedeur Sanders. It says the odds are continuing to suggest that he is going to slide, and now the Steelers are favored to draft him. And this is actually a kind of a question I have for you guys or the college football fans out there, is why is he all of a sudden tanking? Is it because of his attitude, because he's like a huge tool, or are they seeing something in his tape that they're not liking? Like I said, man, I do not pay attention to college football, not nearly enough to know anything about the guy other than he is a good player. I've seen, you know, some highlights of him, and I know who his dad is. Also, is Travis Hunter favored to go first? Why don't we go look? Ah, Cam Ward is favored. Okay. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, no one can be mad at the Titans for making that pick, because, I mean, a quarterback is what they need so bad. Oh, gross. According to the NFL, Travis Hunter is favored to go at pick 2 to the Browns. Oh. Where is Ashton Genty, the Raiders, huh? Can you imagine if they had Genty and they still had John Gruden? Holy fuck, that guy would get 400 carries a year. After a while, it stops actually saying player names. I just want to see what the Bills have. I'm hoping it's an edge. And sure shit, there it is. Defensive line edge rusher. Dude, we just need to provide constant pressure. That's something we can't do in the big games, and it fucking kills us. Now we have a trade rumor regarding Kirk Cousins. It says the Steelers, Browns, and Vikings could all consider a deal for the veteran at the 2025 draft. I mean, yeah, that's all that's about left in terms of starting jobs. And then obviously the Vikings, I think, would be, well, probably a battle/backup role. He knows the system really well. But if you eliminate the Vikings from this actual equation and just put the Steelers and Browns up there, like, who else actually would go after Kirk? Like, the Titans aren't going to do it with the #1 pick. Colts chose to get Daniel Jones as their emergency option. Giants have Russ. As of now, the Saints still have Carr. Like, there's no other places for the guy to go. Stuns me that literally 2 years ago, like, he was in the MVP race before his injury, and now he's just, like, pretty much out of the league, an afterthought. I can't support the guy enough, man. He's not that bad. I know he had a bad year last year, but again, I don't think he should have been playing. This is a quick thread I stumbled across. It just says, whose career would have been vastly different had they not suffered a fluky non-contact injury? Right away, I can either think of Todd Gurley or probably RG3. Kind of think RG3's a dipshit now, but like, he was an elite player before he blew out his knee on a fucking snap. And Todd Gurley, man, was an elite running back, and he just got arthritis. I mean, look at this shit for Todd Gurley, dude. This is depressing. I mean, look what he accomplished in 6 years. 6,000 yards, 67 touchdowns. Like, dude, if he could have just played like another 5-6 years. Another one I can think of is Sharif Floyd. Surgeon fucked up and gave him permanent nerve damage. Now he's suing him too, by the way. This one's gonna be fun. It says, who are you the most confident about coming out of the draft to be completely wrong about? And before I read the comments, I would just like to say my all-time favorite of my personal, and that's Josh Allen. For those who don't know, I was furious when the Bills drafted him, but look where we are. Also, Jordan Love is another one. I was really harsh on Jordan Love. Anyway, this guy says, oh, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, I think that's one we were all wrong on, and in the opposite way. Oh, Brock Bowers is another one, actually, too. This guy had him there. Brock Bowers, I remember thinking he was just gonna be a Michael Mayer V2. Chase Young, that's a good one. Jeff Okudah, he's actually on the Vikings now. Isaiah Simmons, what the fuck? I haven't heard that name in so long. Is he still on the Cardinals? Oh shit, I forgot he went to the Giants and he only played, what, 5 total starts? Is he just ass, or like what happened to him, dude? He was like a big deal. Ooh, what about an all-timer for the Vikings? Laquan Treadwell. He was ass. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's little short news reaction video. I've got a bunch of stuff to do outside of work, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going. Hope you guys have a great one. Hope you enjoyed the draft. Hope you liked the video. Please show support if you did. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you in the next upload.